All right, guys. Welcome back to Altcoin Daily. It's great to have you back, but woo, how about this market, huh? How about this market, huh? I don't know if you guys have been watching it like I have today, but it's just been falling and falling and falling. 10% for Bitcoin over the last 24 hours, and just a sea of red. So today I want to try and, uh, figure out what is causing this drop in the market. I'm going to be sharing with you my thoughts today. Why is the market still going down? When will it go back up? Okay, so that's what we'll be doing today. So real quick, if you're new to the channel, we do daily videos on everything altcoin, everything cryptocurrency. I try and bring you guys a lot of value on this channel. I try and not waste your time with, just random information. I try and give you guys the most need to know information so you can do your best to make your own decisions, because believe it or not, I made some money in the cryptocurrency game, and I want you guys to be able to do that too. And I want you guys to use my channel as a starting off point. So yeah, anyways, let's get into it today. Why is the market still going down? Well, the way I see it, there are really only two primary possibilities. Number one, we're still shaking out the weak hands. So a lot of new people came into the market last year around, especially November through January. And I mean a lot of new people. Everybody was talking about Bitcoin. Everybody was talking about altcoins. I remember it was probably back in around November or December of last year. I was just Ubering to my friend's place in Hollywood, and my Uber driver just started randomly talking to me about how he was like tripling his money with some altcoins. I think he said Firecoin. I'm not exactly sure, but I didn't tell him I was involved in cryptocurrency at all. He just started talking to me about it. He was one of those talkers, and he's going all about how he tripled his money with Firecoin, and like you got to check out Firecoin, man. And I was just like, all right, cool. Are we there yet? But here's the thing: when your Uber driver starts bringing up altcoins, that's a sure sign that the market is soon to be overbought. Because a lot of those people who bought in around that time, they don't have the patience to hold. And they don't know anything about cryptocurrency, and they don't know anything about use cases for the technology. They just see their buddy who says he got, rich off of it, or hey buddy, hey man, I just doubled my money. I had $600, now I have $1,200, and then everybody gets in. They get into the market to make fast money, and they want the same returns as people who have been invested for years. So that's obviously not realistic. So, of course, that's the first possibility, that, why is the market going down? Because we're still shaking out the weak hands. People who got involved around here this time last year, at the end of last year, November through December, they were holding on to it. They didn't take profits right up here, probably, because they're like, oh man, if it's all the way up here, imagine where it's going to be over here. And then the market corrected, and they were like, hey man, I'm not dumb. I know I still gotta hodl, and so they hodled past this correction, and then they had another correction, and this was the primary correction, and a lot of loose hands got shaken out, weak hands rather, but some still clung on, and now they've been holding it 3 months, 6 months, maybe even 9 months, and the market is still going down, and these weak hands are thinking to themselves, oh my god, this is never going to go back up. I made some wrong moves. So I know it's hard to imagine people who are selling at these lows, but I think they do exist, because not all of them sell it at once. Some people who've been holding for 6 months, like, oh my god, it just keeps going down. They say it's going to go to zero, and every time the market corrects, they shake loose the weak hands, and then there's a FOMO effect, where everybody's afraid, like, oh my god, I don't want to lose all my money. I got to pull out, even though I haven't made anything yet. So that's the first possibility. We're still shaking out the weak hands. Second possibility, well, I mean, this is still a very young, volatile market. And the second possibility is the whales are still toying with us, in which case there's little we can do. You know, basically all you can do is get in as low as you can, and then after that just hold. Hey, if you got in right here, and now we're over here, or let's say worst case scenario, you bought Bitcoin at $19,000, and now we're down here, hey, that sucks. You're going to be holding for a little bit longer, but I do believe it's going to go back up. Let's check. I've showed you guys this before, but what you guys should do right now, besides like my video, is just go to CoinMarketCap, click on the total market cap, switch this little chart so it just goes, you can see just 1 year at a time. And what you should do is just go through every single year. If we start at 2014 to 2015, you'll be able to see every, at the height of the beginning of 2014, they had all-time highs of just over a $12.5 billion market cap. They were at that $13 billion market cap, and then it just kept sinking lower and lower and lower. And by the end of the year, they're like, oh man, the market cap's only $5 million. And I bet that sucked, and I bet a lot of people pulled out. But if they just would have held, I guess for almost 2 years, that market cap would have went all the way back up. Oh, it still wouldn't have hit 12. It still went to hit 12, so they would have had to hold a while. But if they did hold a while, just for a few years, oh my God. Okay, now we're getting into 14, 15, 16, 18 market cap. Okay. Go to the beginning of 2017. Wow. Look at this. At the beginning, they would have had to hold for 3-4 years, but they could have really made some investments, and these are some profits. And these are the people we hear about on the news. Oh, this millennial got big with Bitcoin, or this millennial got big with cryptocurrency because they had the wherewithal to invest back here and just hodl. And if you guys got in at a high, all you can do is hodl. Hopefully you didn't invest more than you can afford to afford to lose. I didn't. So I mean, basically, I started this video and I said, is the market going down because we're still shaking out the weak hands, or is it because of the whales? And honestly, I think it's a little bit of weak hands, a little bit of whales, and probably something else we're not even thinking of at this point. And I still think you guys have made some good moves by deciding to get into cryptocurrency at this point in your lives, because we are in a growing market. 5 years from now, 10 years from now, blockchain will be adopted. Who knows what the market will look like? I guarantee it'll look totally different. But if you invest in companies that have stuff going on, start trying to solve a problem, have a good use for blockchain technology, and have a team that can make partnerships and take the company there, then I think you're going to see big gains in those companies you invested in. Keep this in mind. The technology on the development side for Bitcoin and many altcoins has never been better. Bitcoin, have better wallets, have the SegWit, have Lightning networks, all that stuff. Whether it be you're interested in Litecoin or Neo or Monero or Lisk, all these companies, as far as technology-wise and partnership-wise, are much, much better than they were last year, and that's only going to grow. So yeah, that's what I wanted to talk to you guys about today. Keep with it, guys. Keep holding strong. And if you already invested all the money you could up here, then you're going to have to hodl, and that's fine. It's not a sexy thing to do now, but 2 years from now, man, you'll be like talking about, yeah, I got in a Bitcoin when it was at 19,000, which is what I'm sure people who got into Bitcoin, back as I showed in 2014, let's see it. In 2014, people who got into Bitcoin at around, it's hard to see now, but around, 12, 13 billion market cap, they had to hodl for a long time. But eventually, those are the people we heard about on the news, years later. So yeah, that's all I can say, guys. Once again, if you like the video or you have a comment, what do you think is happening with the market, please comment below. I'd love to hear it. I respond to almost every single comment. A lot of other people, share their information. on their responses. We're trying to build a little bit of a discussion in the comment section. Make sure you check out some of my other videos. If you're new to the channel, I try and do a quality video every single day, provide you guys with quality content. Like I said, these are just my opinions. I'm just a normal guy. Do your own research. But I made money in the cryptocurrency market for the past couple years or so. And I think I'm going to still, even though my portfolio looks like crap right now, I still think I'm going to make money by the end of the year. And hopefully I do. And I want that for you guys, because people are making money in the cryptocurrency space. Give yourself permission to be one of them. Give yourself permission to, get excited about doing research about these companies. Don't let, if you're 30 or over, don't let, you guys probably remember the internet, when the internet was coming about in the 90s. Don't let another technological revolution pass you by. Get into it. And if you're a millennial or younger, guys, this is your opportunity to be part of something and hopefully make some money in the process. All right. Peace.